It's summertime here in Australia, and with summer comes trips to the beach and a swim in the surf. The surf, however, can be treacherous here, with rips that can drag you well out to sea without your realising it until it's too late. More often than not, a lifesaver will notice that you're in trouble and will start heading out to you before it's too late to save you. What I find interesting, though, is when people choose to raise their hands when they're in trouble to the lifeguards. More often than not, as you will see on some TV shows on the subject, it's when they are already struggling to keep afloat, and that's when they look for help. How much better it would have been if they had assessed earlier that they were out of their depth and heading into trouble, and raised their hand for assistance while saving them had a far greater odds in their favour of actually working. Why are we talking about surf lifesaving? Because it has similarities with those in the midst of a cybersecurity incident breach. Why is it that some are reluctant to put up their hands early and ask for help? Could it be fear of brand damage? But what do you think will be the better story when it becomes public knowledge? We detected a potential breach, and without delay we engaged a third-party forensic investigator to help us seal the breach whilst limiting any further impact. Or, we were breached 3 months ago. We worked internally to try and determine the root cause, but unfortunately we were breached again last night while still working the issue, and the loss of the data was greater than the first time. And don't forget, the laws of some countries require the reporting of any loss of private information or data now. So again, what will be the better story and, frankly, the better reaction? If you feel out of your depth during an incident, don't wait to engage help. Time is of the essence during a security breach. The longer you wait, the more you may lose and the greater the impact. Your incident response plan should already have guidance on what to do and when, including escalation paths. But when writing those plans, don't leave seeking external help to the end before it's too late to minimise the loss. Some of this may also be attributed to the past when security was more about building walls rather than our ability to detect or respond to incidents rapidly. Threat actors are growing in numbers and getting more sophisticated, and to keep pace, security solutions are getting more complex in response. When you put it that way, raising your hand a little earlier to look for some help doesn't seem like such a bad idea. We may not always have the skills we need on hand to respond to an incident. Assessing when you may need help during an incident sooner rather than later can have a huge impact on the outcome overall. Don't wait until you're too far out for help to arrive in time. Once again, if you have any questions you want answered, please feel free to post a comment or get in touch with us, and we'll try to make it a subject of a later episode. Thanks for watching.